Hello and welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play video of our Saga of the Sun and Scale, where, as per usual, it's Mr. Mike Lawson as our game master. Mike?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the race to TPK. Apparently, this is a very dangerous dungeon I've made. I don't know. But when last we left off, our heroes and their faithful hound were delving deeper into the cave system that has come to be known as the Silver Dragon's Lament, as the Scale Mistress is a bit upset that every time somebody goes into these tunnels, some of her people die. We met 3 new party members, as 2 of them are still stoned off their asses, and ran into a different kind of kobold undead. Now, last session, did anyone identify what these were?
I don't think any of us tried to.
Nope, but I would like to start off the session with an attempt at it.
All right, if you want to attempt it, religion checks.
And
I think I tried and I bombed it.
let me double check something here.
Well,
I want to say one of us got something on it.
I don't see us, but I don't know if it's a Flint thing.
Yeah, I don't know where we are there.
Man, Percy threw a rock on that one. Perry, you knew there was some sort of undead. Vale, you're pretty sure those are just zombies.
Fair enough.
Whereas Thrak and Percy both realize that those are a very rare kind of undead called excorians, where they skin the humanoids and animate their blood vessels.
Wow.
That's
I don't know if it matters, but I can't see anybody, but I can see the entire map.
Refresh.
Yeah, why don't people refresh? Hopefully you don't see the things that are hidden.
She shouldn't be able to.
It's a pretty map, though, isn't it?
It's a big map, that's for damn sure.
It was annoying as hell to build, but I did in Arkenforge with the Game Master's Toolkit. A fantastic resource.
Or just the Master's Toolkit is the name of it.
Oh.
Well, it looked beautiful.
Well, shit. Good thing I don't work for the company.
Right?
I mean, these days, if you say Master's Toolkit, you don't know who you're going to come across.
Valid. Master's Toolkit by Arkenforge. How's that?
Beautiful.
That works. Coming soon with the sci-fi pack.
April 30th. All right, looks like everybody's back in.
All right.
I have a black screen.
So
scroll out and find it.
Yeah, I can't. Nothing happens when I scroll out.
Oh, it might still be loading in then.
Yeah.
Do you always see the pings?
Do
you see the pings?
No. Oh, there we go. I'm here.
Yay, we're all here. And in the 10 minutes it took for Percy to heal Zudo, Thrak mended his shield, and we can keep going. As far as, if I recall correctly, this was all unexplored territory.
Yes.
So...
All right. Well,
let's move on along.
Let's keep looking, guys.
There's some necromancy going on down here.
I did want to share my information I learned about them skinning the kobolds to the rest of the group. If somebody did not already do that.
Thrak very gingerly placed them into a position of respect to be brought back. Thrak with his dark vision. Dead end to the right, to the south. Or points. Yep. Dead end there. Dead end over here. So that Perry can keep his map updated.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Everybody give perception checks.
Just perception or initiative perceptions?
Just perception for the moment.
I don't think I did it blind, but it's crappy.
It said I privately rolled. Oh, never mind. One was 4 minutes ago. The other was 29 seconds ago.
It looks clear up ahead.
Okay. So that truly hidden roles mod, looking at the audience view, it's not coming up as saying that we privately rolled some dice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody's roll.
I saw everybody's roll.
Yeah, I only see myself and Zudo.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's because I did a public, and then I did a second one.
Yep.
That you probably didn't see. So
I thought I was going to have to refresh because I'm like, I hear dice rolling, but I don't see privately rolled.
Yeah, right.
Nope. Okay, continue forward.
Yep.
Warily pressing forward.
It looks like a dead end to the south here as
Yep.
well.
Dead end.
I'm just going to try to stay towards the back so I can help you guys who can't see.
I got a bad feeling about this.
This place is cursed.
Yeah, I think we figured that out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Drag and drop. Hold on. Oh, go back.
Vale would be keeping pace with Thwack.
Thrak, yep. We'll move Vale up. Step behind. Everybody give me another perception check.
Uh-oh.
Damn. I'm on fire.
I hear the dice are rolling.
Perry, Zudo, Percy, you all feel like that, you guys aren't hearing anything. Vale, you swear you hear a slithering sound coming from up ahead.
With the practiced ease, both my sword and my pistol clear leather. Trouble ahead.
Thrak gets ready. Pushes forward. I don't see anything. There's just dead end. It looks like a rubble.
Something slithering up there.
Which way are we talking about? To the right or the left?
Yep.
Okay.
Vale heard it from this direction.
Does it sound like big Slytherin? Or like little tiny Slytherin?
It was loud enough I could hear it back there.
Ugh. Is Zuko still back there?
Yep.
Thrak picks up a loose rock and throws it into a rubble pile that he can see deeper. There's nothing moving. Give me another perception check, everybody.
So much dice rolling noise.
Right?
So satisfying.
Percy, Zudo, you can tell that nothing has disturbed these piles of stones that you're each looking at, all of this rubble, for a while. Vale, you're pretty sure that what you heard was probably just your ears playing tricks on you. Maybe sound echoed in a way down from another direction or something that nobody else caught, but there's nothing here.
I mean, this looks pretty untouched. I mean, we can go see if anything was left from a long time ago, but I don't think anybody's been here lately.
Go ahead, I'll keep watch.
Mm.
And I'll holster my pistol, sheathe my sword, and I will draw my blunderbuss.
How long are you going to look around, Percy?
Just like a quick glance of everything, I guess.
All right, then roll me just a quick perception check.
Can I try survival just to check for any maybe tracks that I missed or anything like that? Something that seems out of place in a cave?
Absolutely, you can.
I guess particularly paying attention to like shadows, since that's my strong suit.
And since Percy's stopping to look, I'll take a glance around as well.
Yeah, that just given everything that's jumped out at you guys, we're all just a little bit jumpy at the moment. This section doesn't look like it's been disturbed. Zudo, you would say that it has been, at least with the way the dust has settled a little bit, at least 8 days since something has been through around here. You're not seeing any tracks, nothing that looks like it slithered through, looking up at the ceiling, nothing.
Yeah, even shadows will disturb dust, so I don't think this area has been touched for a week, maybe more.
Yeah, I think we should just go the other direction.
Was that a dead end around the corner up there, Thrak?
Yeah, nothing. It looks like something carved this out, and that was it.
All right, let's make our way back.
Given that there was looks at Perry's map, given that there was an earth elemental right on the other side of this, points at the wall right here. Chances are this might be debris from where he was messing around before.
Makes sense. All right, you guys push ahead. I'll keep an eye on our backside here.
All right, I'm going to grab everyone and move you all a little bit further down to where you hadn't explored before. So stay with me a moment with the magic of the DM privilege to just portal through walls.
Much appreciated.
because this was the way you went, where you chose to go that way instead of that way.
Let's
So,
do that away.
now, let me unselect everyone now. Rex. Back up in the lead.
So there should be a chalk mark right here
Yes,
from when we went the first time. Okay.
from where Flint went the first time.
Yeah, that's right. We aren't a thing.
Because Flint's body was just over that way.
There, chalk mark.
Cool.
Yay!
So cool.
Oh, as we were walking back, I would have reslung my blunderbuss when nothing jumped out at us.
That is fair. Everyone, I'm going to need initiatives. Let me access combat here before you roll.
Ooh.
All right, give me those initiatives.
Oh,
And then does it count my? So that'll be another +2 on there. It doesn't count my swaggering initiative, which gives me a +2.
Okay, I'll adjust it if anything gets close to where you
Okay.
were, but right now nobody is. Let me get
You're good.
Thrax initiative. Thrax under you.
Then with that, I'm going to draw my javelin as well as my sword. Because I get that.
And that. Oh, that did not roll privately. Oh, well.
yikes.
There's
Oh,
something
because
being
it is a
stealthy
skill
over
check.
there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind. It was just a fly.
It was just a thing. A little tiny thing. That. Vale, what is your bonus to initiative?
Plus 12.
Plus 12. Okay. Well, you might have heard something slithering, but with the way it echoes, that is what you might have heard. As this creature comes scrambling down the walls. Oh wow, they've updated the sheet
Yes.
for this.
Isn't it much nicer?
It really is. It just took me a second to get to notice it. Let me double check its actions. All right. So yeah, it takes one action to scramble down this wall 15 feet. And let's see. Hold on.
My weapons leap free from their confines.
Right. Okay. It does. 2 move actions to climb down and a third to move there. And it's going to be a good noodle. Such a good big noodle.
All right. So I will take my free stride action, which carries me to there. My second action is going to, or my first action, I should say, is going to be to shoot that motherfucker.
Which is a hit.
Nice.
My second action is to take a step to get into melee. And my third action is a reloading strike, which will reload my pistol. And I swing my sword. Oh.
That, on the other hand, is
Miss.
a miss. A sizable miss. Critically, almost.
And good noodle.
Such good noodles. Zudo, whatever that thing is, it is big.
Yeah, it is. Zudo's going to stride twice. If I use the right tool here. With his movement speed, he can get to there with 2 strides, jetting past his friends. And then he will launch his javelin at the creature as he goes by.
That is a critical hit.
Ooh, let's
Feebled 1 until healed.
piercing. Nice.
Bicep wound. Wherever its bicep is, it got.
Yeah, you stabbed it very hard.
Nice.
All right, and then unselect and good noodle.
All right, let me reselect and take its damage. Thrak. Thrak sees this monstrosity, sees his friends, able to move up there in one move, and Thrak is going to do what Thrak do. He's going to bite this thing. Fast. Oh, wait, he doesn't know what it is yet either. Never mind. I was going to I was using above game knowledge.
Yeah. Metagamer.
Yep.
It's
Fucking
fine.
metagaming.
I got to cheat better. Misses and raises his shield. And Thrak is most definitely a good noodle.
Woo.
Percy,
Yeah.
this is a massive serpentine beast with at
I
least
don't
a
see
dozen
anything.
short legs each.
Okay,
You
I'm
see-
going to assume Zudo says, "Hey, there's a big serpent in front of you," as he runs by.
You could see part of it.
I don't see any of it on my screen.
Oh.
I
Wacky.
can't see past. I don't know how to mark.
Hold down
Hold
X.
Because right.
I can't see past that square.
That's his square.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, I don't see him.
Yeah,
Okay.
it might just be a weird targeting thing.
Yep, I
Let
also
me
don't
let
see
me
him.
step one and see. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah. You,
Oh, there
from
it
one
is.
from one back, you can see a hint of the creature that is gigantic.
So I do want to get closer.
There you go. Now you can see it up close and personal.
Now I can. I want to try to do. Can I do a religion check? Try to figure out what he is. What he's.
It would be
against?
Arcana or Nature.
I'll do a nature check. I'm down for that.
Action to do a Nature check. You have no idea what this thing is.
I feel like I'm just like cowering in my.
It's got a really big mouth, dozen legs, each with 3 hooked talons on the leg.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, looks pretty much kind of like a dragon and a giant centipede had a bastard stepchild named Dave.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I only got one
here.
action, so
Oh, Dave is
I'm
most
just gonna
definitely here.
cast- I'm just gonna cast shield on myself.
Thank you. Perry, you can see it.
All right. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to spend one action stowing our shit And then for the second action, we are actually going to cast a spell for actions 2 and 3.
If you want to try to figure out what it is, I'll allow that to stack on top of stowing stuff. Because it's
Alrighty.
recalling knowledge while you're doing something else. I wouldn't say that that's 2 actions.
All right, you said Arcana or Nature?
Yes. You have no idea either. It gets a reflex save. Which it critically succeeds on.
Oh, what did you cast? Because I didn't see it pop up.
He blinded it. Animated Assault.
Ah, okay.
I'll reveal it for everyone since
There we go.
they'll be able to see the 10-foot circle of miscellaneous debris.
Yep, and remind me how to draw a circle again.
You should just be able to click that place 10-foot circle button and put it right where you want it.
Aha.
How convenient.
Right?
And good noodle away.
Its turn. Isn't enough to step forward. It's going to bite the thing that hurt it the most. It will hit.
So many hidden rolls.
Yeah, all of your stuff's still hidden.
Well, that one was. This one shouldn't be.
Nope.
Demos. Let's make sure I'm selected.
And then with its second action, it's going to try to grapple you. Because it doesn't have improved grab, it just has grab. So -5 on that. Does that grab you?
Against my athletics.
No, 42 DC.
Fortitude DC.
Fortitude is over here. No. 23 on my Fortitude DC.
And then since that didn't work for its third action, the annoying thing that also hit it gain yourself a hero point as it critically failed to hit you.
Woot.
And it is your turn.
All right. So, first 2 actions. I yank a small vial off of my bandolier, and I pop the cork and pour it down into my the barrel of my gun. As I do this, then I take a shot. Does that hit?
It does indeed.
All right, so damage. So all of this is going to be fire damage because I used an alchemist fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to get a 1d6 persistent fire damage.
Okay.
For my last action, I will go once again with the reloading strike. Oh.
Also hits.
Wait a second. That did not hit. Let me try this again with the right modifier.
Does not hit.
Okay. I rolled the wrong modifier.
What's the mod for that persistent damage?
The macro?
Yeah. Or I thought you put in a mod for persistent damage.
There is, but if you open up the macro folder there at the bottom on your hotbar, it just drag the macro down onto your bar. And that's what the mod brought in, was that macro.
Add persistent damage. Thank you.
And there's another one called process persistent damage.
Fire.
But I think it
One.
automatically activates that.
Oh, we'll find out. I'm just using the tools that are at my disposal. And so, yeah, you missed. It goes to Zudo.
All right.
This thing tried to like snatch you up in its jaws after it bit you.
Yeah. So Zudo will attempt to stride. Hold on, let me get my measurement right. Anywhere right in here. Okay. So Zudo's going to stride to here, I believe. So if he gets an AOO. Oh, and I'll pause the game again.
I don't know why that paused the game.
So that'll give me. I'm going to attempt to create a diversion with distracting words. So I'm going to act like somebody's right behind him and say, "Good, I'm glad you got the flank."
And what language are you speaking this in?
I guess I would know not to do that, huh?
You don't know what languages this thing speaks?
Okay.
So you could assume it was...
That's fine. I was just trying to be fun. And I realize you don't want us to have any fun.
I absolutely want you to have fun. I also want you to learn the rules of the game. It's a real thin balance.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to try to feint him. That way he can't tell what I'm doing.
Actually, create a diversion does not require a language-dependent effect.
So you need to learn the rules and stop rule shaming me.
That's fair and accurate. It's a mental effect. It is not language-dependent.
It's all good. It would have been the same rule no matter what. I was just trying to be flavorful.
You're still a bitch.
Yeah, still a bitch, though.
Still
That's me.
Bitch. All right, let me see what this thing's perception DC is.
Yup.
Perception. New sheet. Who this? You, my good bitch, succeeded. And you are now hidden from this creature.
So it gives me panache and makes him flat-footed, yeah?
Correct. It is hidden from you, so it is flat-footed to your attacks.
And then I'm pretty sure my panache on my HUD is all boogered up, so if this
they haven't
rolls
updated it yet to fix it.
too much, then I'm just going to leave it without panache for now.
It's not the HUD that's doing it. It's actually the build, and it's a known issue that they're... Right.
And that's fine. So I got to hit him first, so...
Get your shit together, people who do this for free.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I hit, so my panache will give me an additional 2d6, so I will just do the regular damage.
And
when your damage thing pops up, you can add the plus 2d6.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot we could do that now, so... Nope, it didn't pop up. It just went straight to damage.
That's weird.
Did you click it from your HUD?
Yeah.
Wacky.
So then another 2d6 on top of that for the precise strike stuff.
And that was not a finisher?
No, was not a finisher. So.
All right, so it takes all that damage and is not very thrilled.
That was good noodle, because that was 3 actions.
Look at all of us being noodles. Let's see, Thrak has no idea what this thing is. Doesn't have the skills to care. We're going to do alignment identification through spell casting. Because it looks like a blue dragon had a baby with something. So we are going to cast a good Divine Lance. And misses the creature. Last action, will raise the shield. Percy.
Alrighty. I'm gonna stand up super tall, and I'm gonna try another time to figure out what the hell this is.
Sorry to steal any of your thunder. Is the javelin agile or no?
I don't believe it
No,
is.
it is not.
Okay, then it will not take that extra 2d6 damage.
You know what? You were actually effective. I'm going to allow it to count this time because I should have known that. Oh, Percy, getting a good look at this thing. Nature check. This is a neutral beast called a Bahir.
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 Okay.
What would you like to know about a Bahir? You get one piece of information.
I guess weaknesses.
Weaknesses? They don't have any known weaknesses, but are immune to electricity
Okay, that's fair.
and can breathe it.
Excuse me?
I didn't stutter.
They can breathe it?
The
Yes.
fuck did you say?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stand there and clench my little tiny fist, and I can just feel a tear forming. And I'm gonna look at Veal.
Veil.
Veal.
He might be
Yeah,
tenderized
Veal
enough.
stock all day. I'm gonna look at Veil and be like, I lost my last hero, but I really need another one. And I'm gonna cast Heroism on it. I just clicked it twice though.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Holy shit, you're using it finally.
As
Get the fuck out of
80s
here.
music
Wait.
plays over.
Yes. I'm gonna cast it and tell him I need a hero. And then, oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure it breathes electricity. So you might want to back the fuck up.
Well, Perry, are you sustaining your spell?
Yes, I will sustain my spell.
All right, let me give this thing its reflex save.
Yep.
I'll even roll it
DC
public this time.
DC 22.
Oh, half damage from that 1d10.
Yup.
Oh, max half damage. Very nice.
Wow.
All right. And then we will use the next action to. Oh, apparently I'm drawing more circles again.
Whoa.
Oh, so many
Yikes.
circles.
Eric, you good back there?
Summon platypus.
Yep. And we are going to move. Actually, we will move over here. And as the third action, we will take and draw one of the daggers from the necklace.
All right, this thing's turn. Well, that hurt him. And the annoying guy's back there. So
Why did
I
it
don't
roll
understand.
twice? It shouldn't have rolled it until the end of your turn.
Right. Maybe it's just glitchy. But I'll take that. I'll take that first failure and put it back on it after its turn's over. So it will go there to keep the annoying one in its grasp, and then we'll do exactly what Percy warned about and drop a line of electricity.
You're muted, Dustin.
How does the whole hidden thing work? Since he okay, so I distracted, hidden. That's what gave me the precise.
Oh, wow.
Oh, do I have to do a reflex save?
You do have to do a reflex save.
Oh, no.
Ouch. You what you needed to get. The only one who crit failed was Vale.
Holy!
Oh my god, I have to take this? All of it?
You take all of it. Vale takes double, which Vale took his double, and Perry and Percy. And yeah, that thing just fucked your day up.
I feel like my little hairs are all sticking out.
But it looks like Vale actually stepped in front of the brunt of the blast because that thing came out hot.
Told you.
Ouch.
And it takes a deep breath. Vale, your action.
All right. So, once again, to his belt. Don't forget to reapply that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because that's going to be important here in a moment as he pulls out a different colored little vial and pours it into the barrel of his pistol. And
Big man.
then he shoots again. Damn.
It misses.
It is not a critical miss, though, correct?
No, it is not a critical miss. Okay. It was a miss by 2.
For my last action, I will reload my pistol.
Your strike still fails. You take 1d6 damage of the same type, and your firearm misfires.
All right, so I take 5 acid. And actually, I will use my last action then to clear the jam.
All right.
And then in my turn.
Zudo, this thing breathes electricity and just fucked everyone's day up.
Dustin, you're muted.
Sorry, I got neighbors playing loud music, dogs barking. I'm trying to be nice. Zudo's actually going to stride back 1 square, so he's within 20 feet. So, right, is that 20? Yeah, 20 to the closest square there.
Yep.
So stride once. He's going to throw Le Javelin once again. And while he's doing this, he'll say, I've got him distracted. Percy, get him back up to fighting shape. So strike. Javelin. Fail. That's okay. Comes back to my hand. And then Zudo will continue his stride up to there because he can move 40 feet with panache. And good noodle.
Thrak. Just. Actually, let's see. What will Thrak do?
Kick ass.
Seeing everything that's going on, he knows that Percy's behind him. We know Percy hasn't casted a whole lot of spells yet today. Let's see. Yep, that's what we're going to do. First step is casting a spell. Which goes wide. And then next, we'll move up. And is a good noodle. Percy, it is you.
I want to do, because you're making me nostalgic for whatever reason, I want to do a Sailor Moon twirl and cast a 2-action heal on my new friend Vale. And can I raise the DC?
You absolutely, well, there is no DC for 2-action heals.
Okay, that's bad. I was going to do battle medicine next, but I changed my mind, so then I got confused. Okay.
Yeah, you can raise the DC on battle medicine. You cannot raise
Correct.
the DC on an automatic heal.
Okay, so I'm going to do 2-action.
3d10 plus 24.
24? Okay.
Decent.
Good roll.
Then I am getting the fuck out of the line.
There you go. 300 sessions.
Mama
that
didn't
you
raise no
finally
fool.
learned positioning.
All
Aren't
right.
you proud of me?
Vale
I am.
glances over his shoulder and says, "Thanks, puppy."
Are you sustaining your spell?
Well, I do not currently see it inside of my spells, so no, we are going to let it go.
All right.
Let
I will
me,
frozen that.
yep, and let me delete my turn reminder. All right, well, we currently cannot see the thing at all. So, of course, is there some sort of rubble or something on the ground?
There is little bits and rubble everywhere.
All right, is there one within reach?
Absolutely. You can find a pebble.
All right, we're going to take that pebble and we are going to cast light onto it.
So the light on Percy will go away.
Yep. And then we will use, where did it go? Spirit object and make it walk 25 feet away from me. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I got super dark.
Oh, sorry.
Zuda lacks permission to do that.
I believe that's 25 feet away from me.
It is.
So there will be
the actor for. Where did that go? I thought we had an actor that we could just throw out and. Oh, there it is. Dancing light. Dwoop.
Yep, and it's going to walk to there. And then I will good noodle.
This thing's turn. It's taking a deep breath. It sees one little tiny insignificant kobold in front of it. And will miss. And will miss. And will gain Thrak a hero point. With a critical miss, as Thrak just stands before this creature, not even with its shield up, and just deftly dodges out of the way. Vale. Oh, there we go. It worked that time.
All
Worked
right.
as intended.
Vale snarls a string of curses in Dwarven as he loads his pistol and then pulls another one of that second type of vial and fires away with his alchemical shot.
That is a solid hit, not a critical though.
So this time it's going to take that much in acid damage.
And that eats through, and then it will also get 1d6 bleed in acid now. I really like this mod.
Right?
It just makes life easier.
And that is my turn.
So, as Vale fires his gun, Zuda sprints back towards the creature. Hopefully, he's distracted for a second. And launches his javelin at him. Or at it. A solid hit. It strikes in.
That hits.
And then Zudo will attempt another diversion. He'll try to create a diversion with a trick and make it seem as though Shadow is right up next to the creature to try to get him to look the wrong direction. Oh, still trying to play Shadow games. That's not working.
Nope, he's on to you this time.
And then that will be his turn.
Thrak, realizing the spells aren't working, is going to get him, do what brought him to the dance. Gonna bite this thing. And you know what? Since I got an extra hero point, I'm gonna reroll using that hero point. You know what? Since I have 2 hero points,
Get out of here.
Can you use a hero point twice on a roll?
Yep.
Okay.
There's no rules against it anyway.
I didn't think so.
I've done
whatever
it
reason-
before. That's why.
For whatever reason, it's not giving me the option to hero point it, so I'll just re-roll it there. Because I rolled a near miss to a critical fail, and
Ooh.
we'll miss. Second attack. Also missing. Final thing, just raising the shield. Percy.
Okay, I have a question.
Everyone's still looking pretty fucked up that you can see, except for Thrak.
Yeah, I got that. I have a question though. If I have an Onyx dog and I activate it, will it it says it'll guard me, but will it like attack something if it attacks me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, really, I'm going to scoot up here, and do battle medicine on my good friend Perry, and I'm going to raise the DC and not fail this.
Let's see that medicine check.
Woo!
You did not fail that. DC raised successfully. So that is...
And I have the extra stuff too now.
Yeah, it's going to heal. This isn't a medicine check.
Oh, right.
So that doesn't apply the feat
my
that makes it max healing.
Yeah.
So you'll just need to roll the 4d8 plus 10.
That'll do.
Yeah, if this was a normal medicine check, you would just max that out.
Yeah.
You have 1 action left.
I'm
Well,
going
Harry's unharmed now.
Back my happy ass back into this corner.
Oh no, I'm still harmed.
Oh, it's showing up as uninjured for your condition.
Yeah, you're uninjured. It's like quarters, I think. But you can still be hit a little bit, but it's like
Yeah.
a quarter of your health bar till it changes.
All right, Perry, what you up to?
All right. Well, the smart thing to do would spend my first action to move to over here, out of a line with everybody else. And there we go. That is 30 feet. So we are going to take the dagger that I had drawn way earlier in the fight. And where did it go? We are going to telekinetic projectile it at it. And computer says no.
Computer does say no. Its turn. Seeing that you guys are spreading out, that those are getting healed. This guy behind him is a problem, though. Let's see. 5, 15, 5. Okay, just so it will take a step to get to there. Reaches out with its jaws. Rolls a natural one. Gain yourself a hero point.
I'll use my opportune riposte.
Opportune riposte. As you riposte it into first.
Oh, well, actually, can I do it? Because
What is opportune riposte? Link
it's
it for
a
me.
attack of opportunity if he critically fails, but I have to make a melee strike and I don't have reach.
Then no, you cannot use that.
Okay, because I feel like the opportune part is when he's coming to attack me, I hit that thing, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I won't use it.
Right. You got to be within melee to use it. This thing's got super huge reach, but you were able to direct its jaws in such a way that it ended up biting itself for that much damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Oh my.
I guess
It's-
it's named, huh? So I got the card.
I give everything crit fumbles. I only give names critical hits.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we're not knowing if you're hitting or missing because all of your rolls have been private.
Yep. But this one, on the other hand,
Ooh.
hits. For that much damage to Zudo.
I can't
But
see.
I told it not to roll blind.
Did you hold control when you clicked the roll?
No, I clicked the little thing on the drop down to public roll, but my side roll here said private, so I think it defaulted from there. But either way, 26 points of damage. It's going to be a big noodle. And hold. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, it went. I don't know
I
why
don't know.
it rolled the acid twice.
I think I might have accidentally put 2 acid effects on it.
I only see one.
I know I hit the button twice on that one because I didn't feel like it took the first time.
Okay.
So I'll ignore that second one and it can just stay there. I don't care.
All right. So Vale.
Yeah, this thing's looking pretty ragged after it just wrecked itself.
Will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, a single stride. He leads off with a reloading strike. And that'll miss, but he does get his pistol loaded. And then he shoots. Oh, wrong one. And
Also a miss.
And that is his turn.
Zudo, this thing is coming for you.
All right. So Zudo's that last bite did a bit of damage to him. So he's going to attempt to get back towards the cleric, and on his way, he's going to take a slice at this guy with his short sword. So he will run there, and on his way by, take a swing. And crit it! Oh!
Oh shit!
Target must succeed a fortitude save or be paralyzed until healed. So Zudo slices straight across whatever spine this serpent-like creature has.
It's got a whole lot of spine.
So then
It's good on the fortitude save, though.
So then this will be. Oh, let me see what the critical damage rolls. So this should have my panache because
It does.
Does it have the panache?
Yep. Precise strike.
Precise strike +3/+3. Okay, cool. So
And it
that
only applied it once, so that's good.
that was 2 actions, and then the third action will be to make it to here,
Well,
and that'll be good noodle.
what happens is that strike killed the Behir.
That was such a good hero moment. Percy, I'm hurting.
I know. Are we out of combat?
Combat is over.
Woo!
And then
Hey,
Zudo
guys.
realized,
D
like,
cheers in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear him.
I hear him.
Yes.
Percy, you don't look too hot either. So
No, I'm going to do treat wounds on both of us.
And I will come and reapply the light to her backpack.
Okay.
And I want to raise that DC.
and Zudo say, Thrak, hold that hallway.
Are you risky surgering it?
Fuck yeah.
All right, roll your D8 first.
Okay.
Percy, watch your claw. Ow, watch your claws. I
just trimmed him.
Surgery.
All right. The two of you are taking the risky surgery that round. Take that damage. And then now roll your medicine check.
Near death. Holy
I'm
shit.
going to vomit. I'm going to vomit. No!
Oh, she failed it.
Would you like to use your hero point?
Hero point.
Yes, you're pointing it. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Here
don't
comes the
that
one.
Don't that one miss.
Wait. Okay. I just have to do it up here.
Ah!
I called it.
Don't we have 2 hero points?
Did you have 2 hero points?
It says I have 2.
Well, then use your second one.
Oh.
I don't want to die.
Wow.
TPK.
Oh, wait. It's not giving me my +2 for my risky surgery.
Oh, well then get back your hero points because you forgot to add your +2 for risky surgery. And that first one.
Okay. I just saw it on my last roll.
The first one succeeds. And then
Oh my god. I'm literally down here crying because I'm at 1 HP.
Let's see. 48 is 32 plus 10.
42.
Kill that, guys.
Thank you.
That was a roller coaster of emotions. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And that was 10 minutes doing that one.
Oh my god.
It felt like a lifetime.
I'm going to have a heart attack.
Thrak's just sitting here staring at this Behir he couldn't hit at all.
Is Thrak damaged at all? I can do
No,
him.
Thrak didn't get hit.
But I am.
Yeah. I do Veil.
And I still need
And
some
Perry.
too.
Oh, you need some? Okay.
Yep.
So you hitting this time?
I'll do Veil, and I don't care either Zudo or Perry.
Well, roll your D8 for your risky surgery.
I'll do Perry first.
Guys,
Love you.
take that damage. And roll your medicine check with the +2 this
I
time.
got it now. I'm on to something here. I would like to use my hero point, please.
You may use that hero point.
This is why I don't ever raise the DC.
I
The
mean,
game
that one would have
keeps
sucked
me.
regardless. Oh, look
Yeah.
at that. But go ahead and scroll up and heal for that 42.
Let me get rid of one of those. Oh wait, why did it give me a hero point?
Well, if
Alright.
you left click, it gives them to you. If right click, they disappear.
Oh, okay, there we go. I took it off.
That's probably why you had your extra hero point.
No, I know I got one last game. I thought.
Well, they
Oh,
don't carry
Yeah,
over.
they don't carry over.
Oh no, then I only had one.
So,
Let me click it
okay,
again.
I'll clear you out.
I
You
got
got to
it.
do something heroic to earn them.
Not hide in a corner.
I did a fucking Sailor Moon spin.
Look at this Percy size.
Yeah, but you didn't quote it.
Da, 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 da.
All right, what you doing now?
All right. Do you guys want to hang out here 10 more minutes to finish off Zudo and myself?
That's fine.
Giggity.
I'm gonna go up there by all those bones and take a look around.
Yeah.
Wait, am I tapping you off, Zudo? Are you walking away?
Yep.
I'm not doing risky surgery. Let's just get the medicine check done and move on
Okay.
with your night.
Let's see that another one. Oh,
Classic
See?
1-2.
that heals for let's see. That's just 48, so
48, yeah.
32.
Okay.
So /R 32.
Slash. Oh,
Yeah, that'll get me to max. I'm good.
I didn't put a space on. Dag
Yep,
nabbit.
you're good.
Let's see.
No, I want to do it.
I'm full up.
Vale. In the pile of bones, you see a thing.
Ooh.
I'll say, guys, got some gold, diamond, and a ruby up here.
Over to the northwest. Oh.
I'll throw them in my sleeves for now.
That's fair.
It should just be the diamond and the ruby, no extra gold.
Says
think-
oh, it had 200 gold up there.
That's the value of the treasure total.
Ah, okay.
So does anybody know what this? You said it was a Bahir, Percy?
Yeah. I don't really know a lot about it, but it's it's resistant to electricity, but you obviously found out it can breathe electricity. But that's all I know about him. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, it looked like that hurt.
Fake dragon looking piece of shit.
I'll probably have to, use some deep conditioner on my fur, but it'll be fine.
I mean, something smells like fried chicken.
I'm gonna just go and hug him.
At this point, I need. We're going to flash back
Oh.
to the cave.
Oh no.
Which cave?
The Cave of Wonders?
No.
Oh.
The cave where this guy
Oh, I know that
and
aura.
this guy
I don't have anything.
are stoned.
No.
And I need fortitude saves from Flint and Merc. They each have one hero point of their own.
Oh.
Jesus, Merc. That's about what I expected from Flint.
So I have a hero point, so I can reroll.
If you want to, you did not critically fail.
And then if I
Merc?
reroll and crit fail, though, then I'm gone.
You're donezo.
But would
Merc?
Merc back down from the challenge?
I mean, that's on you. But Merc, you are flesh again.
And they're back
Oh,
with the
thank
tribe.
God. Where is it?
Kobolds.
What the hell? Where did everybody go? Oh, Flintstone.
Yep, the scale mistress looks at you. Welcome back. Your friend, I can't tell if he's coming back or not. Are you using your hero point?
No.
We shall give it another day. Merc, you still feel stiff. You are going to be slowed 1 for 24 hours. You are also very wounded from that fight.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Rest up. Your brother Thrak is handling things now.
Of course, he's going to hold this over my head.
And she gets a couple of attendants to lead you to a bed because, yeah, you were really fucked up.
Hey, careful. Hey. Oh, the tunic's ruined anyway.
Flashing back to here.
Shall we proceed?
Our
Let's get it done.
stalwart warriors don't really know what's going back on at the thing, but
Do we see anything over here in the stones? You said this creature came from like the ceiling, right?
yeah,
Over
it was resting on the wall.
How tall are the walls in here? They were like 20 foot.
It was the walls in this cavern are actually about 60 feet up. It was only about 30 feet up on the wall.
Okay, gotcha.
To the south. East.
Anything over in those rocks
Wow.
besides a dog?
Sorry. I got a little crazy there.
Yeah, Percy's. Those rocks over there there's nothing there. Just some rubble.
All right, let's move on. What's our like? Dustin's got a small brain. What's our purpose down here? What are we finding? We're just clearing it out, right?
The kobolds opened. They were mining silver. They opened a tunnel that led to here. Several of their number died while exploring it. So you're tasked with clearing out the dangers to the tribe, and then to figure out also if this is an actual Darklands complex that connects deeper, or if it's just a random cave system.
Gotcha.
Could lead to the surface, could lead deeper underground. That's what you're here to find out. And that's why Perry is mapping it.
I forgot if I had a like person or something of interest.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Percy, since you decided to go up front, roll me that perception check.
You got it.
You realized you were pushing ahead of the people with the meat and get a little startled, but nothing jumps out at you. Quit barking.
Sorry, I got scared.
Continuing on. The heck? All right, game quit being
AFK for just a moment. I'll be hugging close to Thrak.
heard. As the group continues valiantly exploring further, I'll go out of the light here, let you all catch up. Oop. That shouldn't have happened yet. That's where it should have happened. As you continue on, do I got everybody selected? Nope, Zudo with his butt in the back there. All right, go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
Oh, I like my spot in line.
As this non-stealthy creature is just going to roll with you. All right. Percy,
Yes.
you hear something shuffling in the darkness to the direction that you're heading.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, pretty sure I hear something up there. Be pretty cautious. And
You-
I'm just going to cast a shield on myself.
I mean, you're also Perry's light source, so
Well, he's right
Okay.
here with me.
That's true. Thrax's turn. Well, he can see it. Big giant fucking bug.
Mm.
And he is going to move 2 movements. Go there. Oh, wait. That's space bar for the pause. There we go.
Yeah.
Hit that one. Because I had 2 of those set up. Come on, game. Unpause. There we go. And with his last action, he will raise his shield. Why is that not working right? There we go. Zudo, you heard big fucking bug.
Okay, Zudo hears Big Bug, sees a little bit of it, and takes two actions. Sorry, my panache thing keeps boogering up, so it's always counting it. But up here on your right, Perry and Percy. And then I don't know how far I am from him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'd be outside my range increment by 1, correct?
Yes.
Or no, I lied. I looked up the javelin. I think it is.
Oh, javelin is 30.
Yeah, that's right. So that's my range increment. Phew. And I missed. Oh, I need to get a little wider on my angle here.
Not a critical miss, though. All right, Vale's turn. He is AFK. He would have reloaded his weapon. He will move. What's a single move for him? I think he's 25 feet. Let me double check his character sheet. 25 feet. He will pull the barrel of his gun down, take a shot at this thing. will hit. Will deal damage, and his last action will be to reload the weapon. Now it's this thing's turn. Seeing all of you tasty morsels there, it's going to do a thing. The thing it is going to do is that thing.
Trample. So a D reflex save.
Yep. As it, with its movement speed, comes out of the rubble about here.
Then I'll use one of my hero points to try to
Tramples all three of us.
Let's see. That's better.
Very nice. Okay, so it does the damage of its listed strike. I think it does reflex. Basic. Okay, so you'll take half damage. Let me get Veil save. Veil will fail. And of course, he will also fail. And it does. It's feats damage to everyone. Oh, Thrak actually critically failed. All right, so you'll take half of that. Veil will take it normal. Thrak takes it double. As that just fucking hurt. Perry, a BFB just trampled into your line of sight.
It's coming your way.
Well, as I'm walking here, I actually bump into Percy with my distractedness with the map making. All right, I can see a friendly down here and the big fucking thing right there.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to do... Let me double check the range on this. All right, 30-foot burst. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. So we are actually going to cast one of those.
And place your 30-foot circle.
One of what?
He's casting a gravity whale. There you go.
We're going to put it right there.
All right. So everything in that gets a reflex. What you missed was the giant centipede trampled over us. Titan centipede succeeds, so it moves 5 feet. Veil, you critically succeed, so you are unaffected.
Awesome.
Whereas I fail, and I am pulled 15 feet towards the center, which I don't have a problem with.
Yep, that was the idea.
And Zudo,
I moved.
you moved your 5 feet.
Yep.
All right.
And then for my last action, oh, made me get off the draw tool.
That goes away.
And then I will get Noodle.
All right, Percy.
Holy
You look-
shnikes.
You look delicious.
I'm a fucking snack.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to, let me measure here. 40 feet. This guy looks big. I'm going to cast,
Gargantuan, even.
yeah, someone say that. Can I cast 30 feet? No, I can't. Never mind. I'm going to back my happy little booty up. And I am going to cast on him.
Okay, what are you casting?
I'll just try some Divine Lance.
Okay.
And I'll try good.
All right. That will hit, but it just kind of fizzles as it hits this, as this is not an evil creature.
Okay.
All right, Thrak's turn. This thing is there. Thrak got riggedy wrecked. Oh, darn it. I forgot to do that spell. I'm going to have to remember that one. But Thrak, being Thrak, walks up and casts that. This thing's got a fortitude save. Which it's only going to take half that damage. But Thrak will heal that damage back to it. Zudo.
All right. So Zudo sees this guy getting closer to Percy and Perry. So he will try to do this to like stay out of the way of. I'll slide up in here. And then attempt to feint the creature with a little misdirection as he steps and fucks that. So he'll swing at him. So I don't have panache, I don't have finisher with his short sword. That will hit and do some damage. So he slices through a couple of the legs.
You do indeed slice through a couple of the legs. All right, Vale, your gun is loaded.
All right.
Because I moved, shot, and reloaded for you last round.
So he's going to come rushing up to there. As he does, once he gets there, he will let fly. This just looks like a big old centipede, right?
Yep, it is just a gargantuan centipede.
He shoots. Probably doesn't score.
That does not score.
And then a reloading strike. also misses, but the gun's reloaded. And that's my turn.
All right. Its turn. Only one of you in that instance hit it. It is not a smart creature. So it's going to try to eat the thing that hurt it.
That will crit.
That will crit. And then I need a fortitude save.
Right. They use a hero point on that, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and use the hero point.
Sorry, I was debating on it. Give me something good. Still short. No.
Oh no, that passes. You are good. You started to feel the poison going through your veins, and then it just will. Okay, it's got other actions to do. Let's see here. Oh. Not only
Oh, there we go.
you will be taking
That's 4.
1d6 minus 4 persistent bleed.
Ah.
I will set that on you. 1d6 minus 4.
Bleed comes on your turn, right?
At
Correct.
the end of your turn.
And becoming undefined. You are flat-footed for as long as that bleed is on you.
Right.
So add that to your character sheet. But it is going to continue to try to eat a Zudo snack because you were the one that actually hurt it. Misses with that strike. Tries with one more. Will fail all 3 of those. Let's see. That goes to Perry.
Alrighty, I just see Zudo get absolutely.
Not Percy, Perry.
Your
Oh,
name.
I'm sorry.
The other P name.
The other
Wow.
keyword.
Wow.
All
Got it.
right. We're gonna peek back around the corner here. Since we
Your
are
friends have it. Well, one of your friends has it hemmed in that you can see. You can't see the other 2. And he looks like he got riggedy wrecked by the mandibles of this thing.
Riggedy, riggedy, rick.
well, we will spend one action stowing and one action drawing one of the knives from the necklace.
Do you want to do your free recall knowledge check while you stowed your stuff?
I mean, I guess I could. Would it be a nature?
It would be a nature.
Abilities, skills, nature. All natural.
That's just a really big fucking bug. You didn't know they came that big.
Yep, which is why I tucked behind the corner.
Percy.
Okay.
Zudo got judoed.
Yeah, he did. He got pooed on.
No, it's trying to
I'm-
make him into poo.
Well, it's not gonna. I would like to do a 2-action heal on my friend. I want to make him my friend.
All right. 3d10 plus
24.
24.
24. There you go. That's a good roll.
That was a great roll.
That's good stuff.
And then I'm gonna try to shoot him. I'm feeling frisky.
All right. Pop a shot.
Oh look, there's my use risky surgery to treat wounds.
Bust a cap in its bootay.
You right. Mm-hmm.
And you did indeed bust a cap in its bootay.
Thunk. Thunk, thunk.
For tiny damage from a tiny creature.
I grin though in great excitement that I hit him. I probably only hit like his antenna, but I fucking hit him.
I mean, you picked a segment. All right, it is Thrak's turn. Seeing just how beastly this thing is, we're going to drop that on it. It is huge. Need to actually target it and do the things that I'm supposed to do. Oh, hit. Now it gets its fortitude save. Which it succeeds. But that is still enfeebled 1 for a minute. And then Thrak will raise his shield. Enfeebled 1. All right, Zudo, this thing hits real hard.
Yeah, so
It's a little bit weaker, at least.
what I imagine from Zudo is like he caught a pincher to like his ribs, and like slowly his shadow's bleeding out of him, which looks kind of odd to the rest of you. So he's going to drop his short sword and kind of reach for his side, and then he's going to reach out and touch the creature with some chill touch action. So we'll do a basic fortitude save. And that will do it. So he will take
Succeeds.
So he'll take half, and then Zudo is going to kind of limp back here towards Percy and have his hand over that wound. And so, Percy, you got to patch up my side here, otherwise my shadow is going to keep leaking. And that'll be the end of my turn. And I don't take that bleed now. I take it at the end of the centipede's turn, correct?
As soon as you hit in turn, it'll should roll.
It'll roll it. Okay, cool.
So you take that and then click the recovery check DC button.
Hey, never mind, Percy. Forget everything I just said.
It'll remove it automatically. Vale?
All right. Damn it, he moved. Vale is going to use 2 strides to tumble through.
Yep.
It's a bummer.
And that goes against its reflex DC.
Yep.
It succeeds.
So I end up over here with a nice and pretty flank with Thrak.
Yes, you do. I will mark it as flat-footed.
And unfortunately, I've only got 1 action left. So I'm just going to shoot it.
That makes sense. That'll hit.
And then I'll end my turn.
All right. Its turn.
Barely injured.
as it looks at the thing who caused it the damage the last time. It's coming for you. Lashes out with its mandibles.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I'll need a fortitude save from the venom. Oh, very nice. No venom for you. And since it didn't crit, no bleed. Coming in with another nom. Coming in with a third nom. And it is barely injured at that point. All right, Perry.
All right, we are slightly out of range.
Vale comes rolling around this thing.
All right, we're going to move slightly into range here. And one of the daggers we've pulled, we are going to huck it, chuck it at it. And that's a solid no. And
It
that's
is a-
all 3.
Yep. All right, Percy.
Alrighty. I am I'm gonna go do battle medicine on Vale. I didn't do it on him today.
On Zudo, you mean? Oh,
No.
you're moving up.
Vale.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna move.
And then you look even further, and Thrak looks just as fucked up across the way from this thing.
Wow, that's good. All good things. So I'll do my battle medicine.
Roll that medicine. Are you up in the DC?
Oh, I'm gonna hug him and say, I hope this works. And up the DC.
All right, roll it.
Go big or go home.
It was not big, but it was enough for 2d8 plus 10.
Yikes.
Which, good roll.
So then I have an action. Holy molies. I will move. Oh, my friend, my new friend, which is kind of a dick to Merc, but he's, I guess, my friend. I will come for you.
For a pug, you have the attention span of a Cocker Spaniel.
You right.
Squirrel.
Right.
Squirrel.
Because I got eyeballs going in both directions.
Right, knowing that he's weakened this thing, the divine did not work. It is time. It's bite time. He's got a flank. Let me flat foot this fucker. Let me do this whole selection process over again because I am good with the technology. Fails. Tries again. Misses again. Tries for a third time because he wants its attention. And just can't get a good chomp on this thing. Zudo. You can remove that flat-footed.
Oh, yeah. Zudo is going to get more agile on his feet there. And then Zudo will come back down to where he was. pick up his short sword and swing with it.
All right. Took off the flat-footed. That'll hit.
Then he will do some le damage. Decent.
Very nicely damaged.
And that'll be the end of his turn.
All right, Vale. This thing's taking some hits.
All right. Starting off with the reloading strike. Go ahead and mark it flat-footed again.
Oh yeah, that would. There you go.
That'll miss.
Let me double check with it being flat-footed. Yes, it does.
And then I will make my second attack a shot.
That, on the other hand, hits.
And my third action is another reloading strike. Probably not going to hit, but... Oh, I thought it was going to roll onto that 20 for a second.
That would have been nice. Its turn. Let's see. Did it not take its damage? No, it did not. There we go. Let's see. Where are we at? We're injured. It is surrounded by things that keep hurting it. All right. It's scurrying away, trampling Zudo and Perry.
That's a reflex save, yeah.
Yep. You'll take half. Perry takes half.
To do half.
And Perry, this thing just ran over you.
Yep. And I can no longer see where it's at.
Nope.
So we are going to put the wall between it and me. Let's see. And we will spend an action to pull out our rope. And I will holler out to Vale and toss one end of it that direction. See if we can try to trip if it tries to rush through again.
Alrighty. I would like to limbo under the rope and go to Thrak and do battle medicine on him.
All right. Raising the DC or no?
Yeah, buddy.
All right, roll it. That is 2d8 plus 10. Thrak will gladly accept that healing. All right, you got one action left.
That's it. I had to do 2
Oh,
actions.
2 move. All right. And you good noodled. As Thrak sees this thing, come back and fight me, you big beetle. And moves. Zudo?
Zudo will look over at Vale and say, "Are we chasing it?"
Yeah, we got to kill it.
Zudo lurches after it.
All right, Vale.
Glances at Perry and says, "It's got 100 legs." Oops, need to switch back to that. And then he takes off to there with 2 strides. And he is going to have a -4 on the shooting.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Boom.
A little tanky, but you did it. I need to take that
I need
flat
to get
foot
me a
off of it.
rifle for times like this.
I don't even know what that is. It gets hit from behind as it's trying to run. Turns around and sees that guy within range.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, didn't crit.
Oh, it can reach me from there?
Yeah.
Yes, it can.
It's gargantuan.
I thought it only got the three squares, but that's cool.
It has a 20-foot reach on its bite as it lunges at you and just barely catches you. Give me a fortitude save against that poison.
Go.
Nice. Very nice. Unaffected by that poison. Tries for its second attack.
Does it
It's
not get the bleed off the mandibles?
only when it critically hits.
When it crits. Okay, gotcha.
Well,
damage
with that.
I did get damage. Okay, I just want to make sure. Cool.
I'll need another fortitude save.
Running out of good fortitude saves. I can feel it. Yeah.
Man, you cursed yourself on that one. Take that poison damage, and you are clumsy 2.
Aight. Confused, clumsy, 1, 2.
As the poison starts coursing through your veins,
That'll do it.
That does do it. Oof. As well, you can't become clumsy 2 again, but you do take a -10 penalty.
That doesn't matter. I'm going down either way. So, is it a fort for the fort save? I'm going to take a -10.
Let's see. Hold, please. Let's.
I think it's just the.
Oh, I just did regular damage. Let me roll that.
I'll double it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
just double that because let's see what would have happened if I had actually rolled the critical damage.
I would have been dead.
You'd have been real dead. And then, since it critted on you, you get the bleed again, and will become flat-footed as long as you're bleeding.
Flat foot.
On the bright side, you're still up.
Yeah. Yup.
It'd be worse. You could not be up.
That's true. What am I taking the -10 on?
Speed.
You're not taking the -10 to speed. Yeah,
Hey, okay.
as it clamped down on your leg.
Okay. So it'll be 25.
And since that was a critical hit, I do need another fort save of the poison just to see if you go down to stage 2. No, you do not. As a matter of fact, I will let you be cleared of the poison from that critical hit.
Q.
Perry, you hear the sound of combat not that far away.
Yep, not that far away. And he pretty much left the rope, so we're going to
It has 100 legs.
thinking about it. You know what? He's right. So we're just gonna drop the end of the rope.
Just
Peeker.
the image of Perry like holding this limp rope, like
Yeah, just looking down at the clawed hands, like, maybe this wasn't such a bright idea, and just lets it fall to the ground. All right. Well, we're gonna peek around the corner. Total darkness over there.
Can't see shit.
Yep. So we have one of those daggers in our hands. We're going to go ahead and cast light on the dagger.
All right. So you get the vision. And Percy's goes away. Still can't see it from where you are.
Yep, but that's all 3 of me, so I got to wait till next round.
Okay. Come on. All right. Percy.
Huh. And this up. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Percy, all you hear is Zudo screaming in pain.
Yeah, well, here's the problem.
I'm
You
just
done
giving you a
left.
direction.
Right.
I mean, you could shoot into the darkness.
No.
It's just considered hidden.
Yeah, I've done that before, and it didn't really work out very well. So I will. Actually, I want to go to there, and I'll just cast shield on myself.
All right. Thrack. Let's see. That's one move outside of the range of a 2-action heal. So I'll just. I'm coming back off. I got this. Zudo.
Zudo will turn and just out of like desperation chuck his javelin at it. And miss. So he won't even wait for it to return. Like, he'll catch it as he's running back. Or limping back, I guess. So I can move 50 feet. So I'm going to go up towards there. And just kind of double over. And
Zudo looks fucked up.
it looks real fucked up.
As he's bleeding from this wound in his leg that does not seem to be staunching.
There's just
Veil.
a whole path of blood. Just blood and like a misty vapor of a shadow.
All right. Bale spends his first action reloading the pistol. Second action.
Just put me out of my misery, Vale.
Why did... Oh, that's why. Second action. Moving up to there. Leaving a trail of blood behind me. Third action. I'm going to let this sucker have it again. My range is currently... All right, so I only have a -2 on this one. Here we go.
Woo!
Oh, shit.
Ah.
That's what we've been missing.
Boo!
That is what
All
we've
right,
been
so I get
missing.
my
And it
choice
is...
between bludgeoning and piercing, and I really like that. Oh, but it's normal damage. Okay, I'm going to take the piercing, so it's going to take 1d6 persistent bleed,
Okay.
and then fatal dice, and it kind of went shitty on me this time.
Little bit, but still happened.
All right, that's my turn.
Its turn. That cracks out at it. It's even worse off.
Ah, hell,
Do we see
And
which way it ran?
I didn't see
Yep.
which way it ran.
It ran. Let's see. Could we see which way it ran? Oop. Turn that back on. Yeah, it cut a left.
So like here left?
Right. It went that way, and then from where it was, we didn't see it go up this direction, so it must have went that direction.
But
Because, I mean, it's kind of hard to miss big, giant fucking centipede.
Mm.
All right. Perry.
All right. Well, we currently can't see it, so we will take one stride to move. I see them going off in that direction. Take a second stride. And still see them going, and take a third stride. And that will be it.
All right. Percy, you're in the darkness.
Yeah.
You can see the light up ahead, though.
Yeah, and I can see Zudo.
Yep.
the remnants of Zudo.
Are
The
you able
remnants.
to target yourself and move?
Can I do a 2-action heal? With
Oh,
that in the-
absolutely, you can.
Yeah. Yep, I think he's at that point in his life. He needs a 2-action heal. Oh. Let me click it. I don't think that actually did it, but let me 1, 2, 3.
3d10 plus 24.
And then I will move into the light.
Scamper into the light.
Yep, and I'm gonna tell Zudo, could you, please, stop trying to die? That'd be pretty nice. You should work on it.
All right.
For
Thrax
shit. No, you're a
turn.
shit ass cleric. Good God.
Quit running! Zudo. You've been healed, so you...
Yeah, what all do I still have on me? I'm not flat-footed anymore.
No, because you're still bleeding. You still have the clumsy, but you no longer have the movement penalty because you've been healed.
Wait, I'm flat-footed because I'm bleeding?
Yeah, the bleed effect that you have from
The bleeding got
blight,
healed.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you lose the clumsy too since you were healed.
Okay. I don't think that affects anything I'm going to do, but...
It affects your AC, though.
Yeah, I'll get moved. So, I will get moved up here by Tharak. No eyes. I'll take that to demos. I'll take this.
You don't get healed for 2. You just the bleed doesn't actually go through.
I clicked the. Oh, yeah. I didn't see that it was -2. So let me. I will.
You'll take a minimum of 1, so just heal back 1 of those hit points.
All right, so I am at. Or I don't need to heal back. I need to. I got healed.
Lose 3 total. Yeah. You should be at 39 hit points. If you need me to set it, let me know.
Well, I'm at 39. I got healed. I was at 55.
Oh. I was looking at the wrong person.
Okay.
I was looking at Thrak.
I was like, wait, hold up a minute.
Your go. What you doing?
Well. Sir James.
Did we lose a...
I thought I hear coughing in the background, but...
Oh, that doesn't mean anything. He's just gonna...
I was just thinking, like, if he froze up, then you want to hear that.
No, I'm here. I had to step away for just a moment. I thought I'd be back quicker. All right.
You're good.
It's still running, so am I.
Yeah. And Zudo said no eyes on it when he got up to there.
There we go.
We need you 1 out of the wall. There. Its turn. It is. Let's see.
Rowan's a little unhappy.
I see this. All right. Where's Perry?
Well, I guess we are looking at 25 feet at a time. Oh, look, there's a dead thing. It's
Dead
not the
thing you
correct
previously identified.
Yep, it's not the correct dead thing, but it's a dead thing. And I guess for protection's sake, I would stand back here. And that'll be all three.
Oh, Percy.
All by myself.
If you weren't mean to everybody you healed, we'd hang out with you more.
Oh, hold up. Back it up. You walked into a wall.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Percy.
Oh no, I need you to give me an acrobatics check.
I'm a fucking ninja. What's your
Okay.
I do a barrel roll off it.
You lose 5 feet of movement.
What?
What? If you'd have slammed into it, you wouldn't have. So yeah, you would have ended up 3 actions. You'd ended up right there.
That's fine. Oh, hi, guys.
I don't understand why your face
Hope
is
you're
so
not
small.
dead.
All right.
You know, Flint wasn't like you.
I don't know
It
Flint at
is.
all, but he sounds like a good guy.
He's way better.
Thrak continues going. I mean, this thing's got a trail of blood on the ground that, for some reason, isn't actually trailing. It's all over its token, though.
I was going to say, I definitely don't see it.
But we also have a friend with scent.
That
I
you
don't
just
think
leave
that
on the
mod's
back.
been updated recently, and it's been acting up.
Mm.
I can move 105. Got nothing. Except some bleed.
Take 1 point of damage.
Good.
All right, Vale.
Okay, all done.
With the trail of blood, you could see it went down this way. Its turn.
All right, let's continue to give chase.
All right, Percy, let's see if you run into a wall again.
Woot woot. I feel like I'm just like hyperventilating at this point.
All right, now it's Thrak's turn. Since everyone is here within 30, he's actually going to stamp his staff to the ground for the second time today. And take this moment. Oh, that's not an R. That's not an R. /6. Ooh. There we go. Everybody heal that. Because we know that this thing ran to where that Glyptodon was, where the statues were. Thank God the statues aren't there anymore. This thing would have trampled them. All right, Zudo.
All right, I'm trying to do this without running through a wall here.
Well, I mean, you could see everything.
I know, but it's just like when you drag.
We'll use your space bar to not
I'm
do
working
that.
on it. That's what I said. I was
Jeez.
trying. Damn.
You're very trying.
Oh, I see it.
It is up the wall
How high up the wall?
in this room. This cavern only went up 20 feet. Seems like it's trying to like snug itself into the corner.
So is it within 30 feet of me with it being elevated? Or what will my penalty be for throwing my javelin at it?
Let's see. You are
It's like
25
50,
feet
but yeah,
away.
5.
25 feet away, then with 20 foot vertical, it'll just be out of your first range increment.
So that's a -2.
Yep.
Splat.
Oh, you splatted it.
Thunk, thunk. It's on the
And-
wall. And I'm still bleeding. Oh, -1. Do my check. Oh, sorry, I accidentally hit it twice.
Oh, you're still bleeding twice, so
Yeah. Turns out.
And there's Veil coming down. This turn, it knows that you are there. It knows it can't get away. It can't squeeze through there. So it's just going to skitter along the wall and lunge down at you.
This thing's crit me so many times.
It really likes the taste of fetchling, apparently.
That's a crit.
And then I'll need the fortitude save.
Oh man, there's the fort. There's the damage.
On the bright side, you can't be bleeding twice.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, we're all about bright sides here.
Yeah, talking to the Jesus fuck.
I mean, it didn't. At least we stopped and healed for a second.
No, it's only one away from critting. Because my AC is all fucked.
As well as give me another fort save.
Oh man, Percy, you're gonna be upset when you get up here.
I just feel like the hairs on my back start to like stand up. Like I know somebody just did something stupid.
Also, Flint got hit just as much, but went down more often. I don't know why you're giving this dude shit.
Because he was my friend.
That
This
is
guy's just a
fair.
stranger.
That's a very valid point.
And it is a good noodle and moves on to parry.
All right. Well, I don't see anybody, so we're just
feel
going
like-
to move in
Perry
a generalized. Oh,
just
there's
seems
somebody.
to run back and forth, all bloody as fuck, just like looking for shit. And here comes Zudo bleeding. There goes Zudo healed. Here comes Zudo bleeding.
Just zigging and zagging in and out of combat.
Oh man.
And to go along with your point of stupid, Percy, you've got a gunslinger and a swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
With a cleric of Apsu, who is not necessarily the epitome of smart tactics. How we've lived this long is who knows.
Yeah. Also, like Zudo's only like 20 years old. Like he's a young kid.
Story for another day. Yeah, way to make fun of him for being young and dumb. Jesus.
Young, dumb,
Yeah.
full of cum. Whatever.
Whoa.
Shadow cum looks
Whoa.
like.
Whoa.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
This is a PG show.
Hold on, let me reference our group chat real quick.
All right,
Did he have
Zuno.
to just run into the wall?
What you gonna do, Zuno?
I want you to feel Percy's fucking eyeballs burning
wait.
a hole back
Hold
of
on.
your head.
Hold on. Before your turn,
Yeah.
I forgot you critically failed that poison save.
Oh, the second fort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you moved to stage 2. You are clumsy 2.
Let me go back to this shit. Hold on.
You take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. 2 points of damage there, so 3 total.
3 total.
Okay.
You are clumsy 2, an undefined 1.
Which is bleeding,
Slowed.
right?
That undefined 1 is slowed.
Oh, okay. Slowed.
As
Slowed.
the poison is
do with
coursing
action
through your
economy,
veins.
or does that also? That's the 10-foot status penalty.
No, slowed has to do with action economy.
Okay, cool.
You have 2 actions this turn.
Zudo is just as fucked as he was 2 seconds ago, or 9 seconds ago.
That was a good couple of minutes. We had to run after this thing a bit.
Right, but it was only like 4 rounds, so it was like what, 12 seconds, or I guess 24 seconds.
I mean, we're on round 10 right now. This has been a full minute. We've been fighting this thing.
All right. Oh shit! Let me finish my panashes. Zudo's just really tired. Oh god.
Do you have a
No. Sets range. Cover
And-
a +4 circumstance bonus to AC against your ranged attacks for another minute.
and your javelin does not come back.
Okay. So he's just gonna run back here.
I really just imagine you just limp wristed throwing this thing like, please die. And then,
Please, this is not like the store back at home. Oh god, and I took that. Oh, that hurts.
and 2 points of bleed.
Let's see if I can do it. Nope. I'm fine. I'm definitely probably fine.
Now I need your fortitude save for the poison.
Oh fuck me. I might not be fine anymore.
Okay, you go down to stage 1 again. You lose the slowed.
Oh yes. Good God. I've got all the buttons to click tonight.
And you'll take 1 point of poison damage.
All right. Definitely fine.
But you're still clumsy too.
Yeah. Flat-footed and clumsy because I'm bleeding still. Got it.
Vale, this thing just fucked his day up.
All right. First action, load. Second action, fire. Because it's up where I can't smack it with my sword. Does that hit?
Let me see. That does hit.
All right. And I'll load for my last action.
Just this poor creature.
Zudo?
No, the centipede. Because I don't think, let's see. 5, 15, 20, 25. You're outside of its range. So it's going to scamper down to here. 5, 10, 15, 20 can get you there. And it's just trying to lash through this to get at you.
This is a critipede, dude.
His name's Bob, actually.
Bob the Critipede, man. Holy
Bob.
shit.
Here's my fort.
Bob Bobertson of
Well,
the Centipede Bobertsons.
welcome to the club.
All right. I'll get you your poison damage here in a moment after we do this.
Oh, man.
You are clumsy too. Take 1 point of poison damage. And then that. Let me assign your bleed to you, and you are flat-footed as long as you are bleeding. Now, I don't know if you've noticed all the minuses this thing shows up with, because it's a weak version of the creature.
Wowzers.
Yeah. All right, and then back to it as it tries to defend its life. It does, since it wasn't a critical hit. Oh, wait, you failed. Oh, you didn't critically fail on that, so you're good
that-
there.
Yeah.
Take the damage.
Why is my AC so far down?
Because you're clumsy and flat-footed.
Yep.
Oh, and they stack because they're two different. That's right.
But on the bright side, it's dropped down. Perry, what you got to do?
Come on, Barry.
Well,
It's your moment to soar.
yep, we got a couple things here we could do. And honestly, probably the best bet
Kill it.
is, well, let's see. Yeah, we'll do this first. Telekinetic projectile at it. With that glowing dagger, that's going to be a no. And then
You still have your hero point?
I do.
Do you want to use your hero point?
You know what? Might as well. Oh, look, one better.
And still missed.
All right, and then we are going to tuck out of the corner there. The lighted dagger is over by it somewhere.
Okay, so it is lit up. Let's see. I'll make a roll here.
And it will go away at the beginning of my turn.
Noted. You know what? We're just going to light this thing up instead.
Oh, God. It's glowing now.
All right, and then we'll take off Perry's light. Done. All right. Percy. This thing's lit up.
Yeah, it is.
And you're under the cover of darkness.
Dun dun dun.
What you gonna do, Percy?
I'm going to move and do battle medicine.
Zudo has been battle medicine today.
Has he?
I have not.
Oh,
I moved to her so she could do it, but then she already...
didn't she
Right.
battle medicine somebody with the Bahir?
That was me.
Or no,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
I was
I
moving to her to get my last bleeding healed, but then I made the recovery check, so I
That
didn't
works.
need to.
Yeah, he's the only one I haven't done.
All right, roll it.
I'm
Are
raising
you
it.
up? Raise it.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna look, squint and look him in the eyes.
Show me that crit one. Show me the venom
Oh,
for
God.
replacing your friend. That is a fail.
That's pretty cool.
That bleed is just really, really tough to staunch.
Yeah.
It just soaked right through your bandages. What are you going to do now? You have one action
Gosh.
left.
Stop
I just
using your
wanna-
tail as a bandage.
Slap him.
All
Oh,
right,
I like
roll to
one
hit.
action. I hate this. I hate all of it. I guess.
Then just wait. I'll probably be fine.
Yeah, I don't think you will.
I'm only near death. I'm talking delusionally now.
I'll do a one action heal.
All right, roll 3d8.
Phew.
Wow, that was
But that bleed just doesn't stop. All right, Thrax's turn. Gets right up in this thing's business. And yeah,
We just can't kill the bug.
just can't kill the bug, but we can give the bug new targets to kill. Zudo.
Zudo. That's me. That's. Oh no. I guess I'm not slowed anymore, right?
Not currently.
Flat-footed. So Zuda goes, "Thanks, Percy. I'm real sorry about this."
You know what? Get a hero point for that.
I feel like my
comes
jaw
out,
literally
quality
just dropped.
combustor, smacks out at it,
That
hitting it
hits.
with this sword.
You know what? Also gain panache.
Oh, well, I did, but that it did the stupid thing where it clicks everything. So
flat-footed.
don't do that, and then now damage.
Let's try this again.
Now it has a precise strike. Yeah, every time I change weapons, it makes them flat-footed, finisher, and panache.
That's fine.
And so now
You've one action left?
He will do his precise finisher, I think is what it is. A confident finisher. And he will do his best.
That hits.
Not good. Oh no, it does the stupid thing where it counts it twice. So I just need to do 4d6 plus 2, correct?
5d6 plus 2.
5d6. And then 2.
It is nice to see all those dice just fly out.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's not.
I mean, it's still going to look pretty cool with 5 of them.
There you go. 24.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn. I wasn't really expecting to stay up there, but here we are. Oh, there's the bleed. Forgot about that.
Take 2 points of bleed. And give me a fortitude save.
Give me that recovery check. Nope. No, sir. Just bleeding everywhere. He's fighting. He's fighting to the death, though.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I need a fortitude save.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, wrong person.
I've got
Darn it. I don't know what your hit points was at, Vale.
35 more than what they are now.
No.
Well, he was way lower than that. Zudo, you are cured of the poison. God damn it. I keep clicking the wrong things. There we go.
Okay.
It's dead.
Zudo's a hero.
Vale, I need you to roll your fortitude save.
Oh, shit. I'm not out of the woods.
Nope.
Oh,
So we're still in rounds.
This ain't good, boys.
Okay, let's just go ahead and take 1 point of bleed. Let me get this thing's poison back up.
No longer bleeding, though.
Well, that's good. You do step down to this stage of the poison. Go slowed 1. All right, Perry, what you gonna do?
All right, it's suddenly dark.
Oh yeah,
It'd be a lot scarier if I didn't have dark vision, but
it's
like
dark as fuck for you.
just that image of Zudo like taking that final slash and then lights go out.
I guess I will cast light on something.
Oh my gosh.
Got one of those daggers in your hands?
Nope, sure don't. Is there
What
a
you
stone
casting
on the,
light on then?
Is there like a stone or something on the ground?
Spending an action to reach down and grab one because you cannot see anything.
Yep, I'll feel around for one and then cast light on it.
Okay.
Nick, I want to go back and see how many times your round has solely consisted of casting light.
Nick makes effective characters. Can't wait to see what he brings to the next game. Or Starfinder. Oh, dear God.
Okay.
Shit.
But we're still alive. Percy,
I can-
Vale looks like he's about to die.
Yeah. So he's bleeding, correctly?
He is
Correct.
bleeding. He is poisoned. And
So-
he's just almost dead.
Okay, so what do I need to do to stop the bleed and the poison so we can get out of combat?
Well, about that.
I mean, I know my new acquaintance is in the same predicament, but how can I fix Vale?
For
Should I
one
do a
action,
medicine
you
check?
can. For one action, you can treat poison.
Ouch, hold on. Ouch, shit. Oh, you know when you get a muscle cramp in your toe?
How
Oh,
hard are you?
Oh,
playing
that's
Pathfinder?
fucking toe up.
I'm just laying here. Oh my god, that hurts. Okay, what am I doing for Vale?
You know what hurts? Dying from poison. Suck it up, Buttercup.
And to be fair, you met Vale and I at the exact same time. I just want you to know that. You're like,
But
oh, my
Vale's
other
been nice.
acquaintance.
Vale's been nice. He's my
Treat
hero.
poison. Medicine check.
Medicine check.
That succeeds. He gets a +2 circumstance on his next saving throw against the poison. If you want to spend 2 actions, you can help staunch the bleeding so that he can attempt to stop bleeding also.
Well, I already moved.
Oh no, he's already done bleeding.
Oh, okay.
The wound is done bleeding. So you have 1 action left.
Well, shit. I'm gonna reach in. I don't. I'm gonna reach in my bag and I guess take out my minor healing potion and hand it to him.
Okay, so reach in, pass him a potion.
Who, me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can grab it if you drop your weapons or a weapon. Zudo, are you still poisoned?
Um,
You
No.
are still poisoned.
I am. I failed.
Oh, I thought
that
you got
last
rid of
one.
it.
Now,
Oh.
what you gonna do, Zudo?
That's a real good question. As far as the bleeding, can I do anything?
You can take 2 actions to staunch the bleed and lower the DC by 5 to remove it.
And then as far as the poison, can I do anything to help myself with that?
Do you have healer's tools?
No, nothing.
Then no.
I am a very unprepared adventurer because this is my first adventure. Okay, so 2 actions to help with that. And then I guess limp over. I'm just going to kind of like slump over the body of the centipede, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right.
I'll take my 1 point.
Roll your recovery check.
Make my recovery check.
And this is round 3 or 4 of you being poisoned. That does succeed. Click recovery check again. Actually, let me see if I have a way to fix that. I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't give me an option to like modify it.
There you go. I just let it roll again.
Okay, cool.
Because I'd have to reset the whole macro to, and it just would stack one.
Okay, so I'm no longer
You're no longer bleeding, but
bleeding.
I do need that fortitude save for your poison. And this is round 4 of you being poisoned, correct?
I believe so. It's been a minute. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. So fortitude save to fight the poison. No bonuses. Nope.
Oh no. You're slowed 1 now.
It's slowed 1 again.
Yep. On the bright side, you're no longer flat-footed.
Yeah.
Take that poison damage.
Yeah, working on it. There's the poison damage. Take this flat-footed condition off.
And this is Vale's 3rd round of poison, if I'm correct.
Yep.
All right. What you doing with your turn?
All right. So
You get a +2 to the save.
I'll drop my sword to the ground.
Snag that potion.
Snag that potion. And then I will chug it.
All right. It was a D8 of heals.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice. And now
And
the
then
fort
I will
save.
use my last 2 actions to... I'm not bleeding anymore, so I don't need to do that. I don't have a healer's kit, and I don't have medicine, so... I will take a moment to reload my pistol as my 2nd action, and as my 3rd one, I'll grab my sword back up. Just in case.
Okay. Roll that fort save. +2.
All right.
Nice.
You are no longer poisoned.
Huzzah!
End your turn. Perry, what you doing?
All right. Well, we are going to move forward. First off, I'll probably move my additional 5 feet. I just can't see around the corner. There we go. There's the first move. And I keep hold clicking on that. Second move, we will move up to... Wait, which one's Zuda? Oh, Zuda's the one that's we're worried about.
Yep. Why'd you go into the rocks there?
Yeah, we will
There
go
we go.
into right there. And our 3rd action, actually, yeah, because that would be, well, I guess we'll get out our healer's tools. And that's all we can do.
All right. The requirements for treat poison is just to have them on your person. I don't think you actually have to draw them
Yeah, if
like a weapon or
carry them in
anything.
your bandolier, I think it all counts.
Well, they're in my sleeves of storage.
Ah, then never mind. Sleeves of
Yep.
storage, you have to pull things out with move action.
Yep.
Okay, so Vale's fine. He's good now. He's not like.
Yep. I
Okay.
mean, he's
I
still
still hurt.
really
Right.
fucked up looking, but
But can I go over here and do the same thing with Zudo?
yeah.
Assist him.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll do that. So is that just another? Do I need to do a medicine check or?
Medicine check. Where's that 1? Aw, damn. I mean, good. Yay. +2, Zudo.
Trust me, I'm doing everything I can to die for you, Mike.
I know.
Then I'm just gonna pat him on the back and say, "Please, just don't die."
All right. Thrak's turn. Let me take a look and see what Thrak has, because I don't think he's... Nope. I don't even think he took the medicine skill. He's not that kind of cleric. Oh, no, he did. He just doesn't have a healer's kit. But you've already been
rip it out of Perry's hands.
You've already been done with that. Seeing everybody around, we will drop another 3-action heal on everybody.
I'll take that.
Oof.
Ouch.
Oof.
Still almost doubles my hit points.
Right? And Vale needs to heal that too. Thrak needs to heal that too. All right. Zudo,
What's up?
what you doing with your turn?
So staunched the thing already. That's good. I don't have the ability to heal myself. I don't think. Nope. Untrained in medicine. So what can I do? Nothing, right? Like I just gotta survive the poison.
You just got to roll round 5
So
fortitude save with a +2.
do I need to end my turn first?
No, just
Doesn't
roll
matter.
it. It
Fortitude
doesn't
save.
automatically pop up.
Gotcha. Then a +2.
Yup.
Add that bad boy. Oh god, it disappeared off my screen. Hold on. And boom. And I still didn't do it.
You move to stage 3. You are slowed 2, clumsy 2.
I just want to go home.
AFK for a minute.
No problem, Vale. You're just standing there watching. Perry. He is
All
not
right.
shaking this poison.
All right. Well, we are going to use our healer's tools and try to aid with the poison.
Medicine check.
And it's +1 for the healer's tools, or no?
It is not.
Unless they're like the upgraded healing.
Yeah, they got to be the special ones.
Okay.
To be fair, you guys have probably never seen a fetchling before, so the shadows got you fucked up.
Yep. You are not able to do the thing.
We've got a Tengu witch, a kobold champion, and a pug cleric all trying to work on the shadow creature, and it's not working.
Right.
This is like the start of a terrible joke.
And assisting is what? How many actions?
Assisting for what?
Say I wanted to
For
attempt to help.
persistent effects?
Yep.
He doesn't have any persistent effects at this point.
Well, assisting Percy to try to treat the poison off.
You can't because you already attempted the action
Okay,
yourself.
got it. Well, let me see if I have anything else in my bag of tricks here. I don't think the snowshoes or my spyglass are going to help, so that's going to be... I mean, I can use my sword cane. That'll help.
I mean, it'll help him die faster, yeah.
Yeah, just put me out. Take me out of my misery, dude.
Alrighty. I guess I'll aid him again.
You could attempt it, yes.
I will do my best.
Roll that medicine check.
Oh, I'm on my own.
Oh, that's a shame. If it were 1 lower, you'd have actually made him a negative, too.
Oh, man.
All right.
Good luck.
Oh.
Thrak will expend his last channel for the day.
Come on, no whammies. No whammies. Decent.
Vale will
Right.
also heal that. All right, Zudo. You've only 1 action. You doing anything?
No, nothing can help me, right? So I'll just put my short sword away, I guess. And then roll that fortitude save. Ah!
Don't you have a hero point?
No.
No, he does not.
Time I got over the poison.
On the bright side, you'll see the maximum duration is only 6 rounds.
Am I on round number 6?
You are. As the poison leaves your system, you take 10 points of damage.
Wow.
I took a lot of damage from poison and bleed.
Yeah.
Imagine what it would have been without those -4s.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
imagine like if I didn't get crit 3 times by the thing too. Thanks, Thrak. That heal made me feel better. Feel like it's all gone. I'm a little nauseous though. Or staggered, I guess. I don't think I can walk straight. All right. So are we safe out of rounds now?
Combat is over. What's the plan now, guys?
I have to go pick up my javelin, so we're gonna like stumble all this way.
I think you and Zudo or you and Vale should probably get a little healing.
My resources are running a little low here.
Yeah.
This
I'm
would be a
good if we
spot.
call it a night or day or whatever
right in
time
here
it
would
is.
be a good spot to camp. We can drag the big giant centipede out.
Right? It'll fill that tunnel right there.
I'm fine with that.
All right, I'm gonna go lay over here for a minute.
So the group, I'll move everybody over. Oh,
Ah,
shit. Everybody
ow.
tried to move at once.
Daytime. Daytime.
Everybody out of the rocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I just Percy'd that rock. Ran straight into it.
Somebody stacked on top of somebody else.
Nah, that should be.
Only see 4 people.
Yeah, we're missing your character. We're missing Thrax.
Oh, no, stack.
Oh, he was under me.
Kristen.
Giggity.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh.
And with that, as you all attempt to rest,
Oh no.
I
you
assume Percy's
survived.
gonna heal some before we try to rest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to expend your resources and heal up, we got the time to just spam medicine checks. You guys can heal up.
I'm going
Nothing's
to
a
harvest some of the centipede venom while we're resting.
I'm gonna get
Roll me a craft check.
Do I have craft? No, I don't.
You manage to get 9 doses worth of that Titan centipede poison.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a bit raw if you want to. Do you have craft alchemy?
No.
I do.
I will hand that over and let him tend to that.
It'll take some work to distill it to where you could use it. I don't think we have the time for that this evening.
Nope, but we can do it when we have some downtime.
And with that, as everybody is healing up, resting up, we will see everybody next week or 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time. Have a great night.
Bye.